Winter winners with Gibbo and Curly. We're going to have a look at the two other Group 1s on the card, the JJ Atkins and the Derby. G'day, Gibbo.
Hello, mate. How are we?
Going all right. Now, race 6 is the JJ, race 7 is the Derby. We might be, well, you'll be celebrating care to think, winning the Stradbroke, hopefully, and I'll be riding on your coattails looking for a free beer.
Yeah, might not even watch the JJ, to be honest. It might be... Who cares? We're in the winners' room at Doom, and that'd be sensational. But look, I think the JJ looks a clearer race for me. It'll be a bet race for me. I think the Derby still a bit more work to do there, but we'll run our eye over that as well.
Rightio. So race 6 is the JJ for the 2-year-olds over 1600. What do you like in that?
Well, look, we've had the Spruik horse, the Autumn Sun, and I just think he's a really nice horse on the way up. I thought he was a little maybe workmanlike in that last Sydney run. But look, the time was okay, and he's a month between runs, everything geared at the JJ. The screws would have been tightened, I'd say, in the last fortnight. Gets a decent gate, top jock. Clearly the one to beat in my mind. And if there's one to beat him, I think it might be a fresh horse on the scene in Fundamentalist. They went up $13 Wednesday night, smashed into 8 almost instantly. And look, any horse that it's gone from 1,000 to 1,200 to 1,400, and she's run the fastest last 2 and 400 in all of those races. I think the 1,600 is what she's screaming out for. She might find the back of the Autumn Sun, and every chance she might sprint quicker than it. So, look, I think they're the two. Exactly how I play the race, I'm not too sure, but they're the two on top for me here. Have you had a look?
Yeah, look, I don't disagree with you. I think Cesar for a local is probably as good a hope as any. Was spotted sort of, making ground wide and late in the lead up to this race. And I thought he's another horse that really wanted the 1,600. Obviously a horse like Lean Mean Machine, won well last time and would have to be, a top 3 chance as well. But I thought one at odds would be Cesar that, like I said, looks like it wants the mile and certainly a top 3 chance. But I'm with you. I think the Autumn Sun's the horse to beat. I think I'm not getting too concerned about its last run. Like you said, it was a few weeks between runs and screwed down, and aiming up at the JJ at Group 1 level is sort of where they've tracked this horse. So I fully expect a personal best from the Autumn Sun come Saturday.
Yeah, no, I think it shapes as a cracking race. I think it's one of the best on the day. Like we said, I think the Guineas will be a great race too. But the Autumn Sun and Fundamentalist, and yes, Cesar has caught the eye each run, and he's been one that you've been waiting to get to the mile. And maybe the edge out might not hurt him either, so that'll be good. Let's have a look at the Derby.
Wow, this is wide open, the Derby. Wide open.
It's a big field. Not sure what we end up on. Like we said, it's a soft track at the moment. Not sure how important gates will be here, but I think the safest play at the moment, the one that does handle all conditions, might be the Weir Runner Lucky for All. Absolutely no luck last time. We'll need a good ride from D Lane from this gate, but I think they can probably ride it a bit closer. I think there'll be a bit of speed early here, people trying to find their spots. And look, it's the one that I'm on early, Lucky for All, but there is a bit more work to do here. I thought Hands In was good the other day. Didn't look that good in the yard to me. Had a blow after. I think he'll improve lengths off that, and he was very good there. He's an out-and-out stayer. Thought a horse like Maha Amadeus might also be a bit of value. So we'll clear this up closer to the weekend, but that's sort of where I'm looking at the moment. Yourself, mate? Yeah,
look, I'm not going to drop off Dark Dream. He's pulled up with a bit of a hoof issue after he cast a plate in the run, and the toe clip had gone through the bottom of his hoof. So he would have felt that. I think I think the analogy was in human terms, it's like running with a stone in your shoe. So I can forgive him for that. I just watched his action the last little bit. He did seem to sort of be a little bit hesitant to stretch right out. He sort of he carried his head a little bit up. And look, I'm not prepared to drop off him at all. If he wasn't that far away from the winner either, all things considered. And I thought the Hands In, who you mentioned, was set the speed in that race and was strong, and only got run down late by the Weir Runner there. So it might be a bad form race. I think there's a very, very good possibility that Hands In again is another one on speed, and Dark Dream. And you know, they could be very hard to run past, where some other chances that they get back sort of run on types are drawn very wide and might just get too far back. So at this stage, I'm happy to stick with Dark Dream, and I'm not too concerned which way the weather gods decide to go as we get closer, because he's proven on the wet as well. So Dark Dream for me at this stage.
Yeah, well, shaping is a good day. So they're the Group 1s. We'll have more to come Friday leading into the big day with some best bets.
Yeah, looking forward to getting right into the card. There's a few races there that I'm really keen to bet into. So a little bit more work on those. I'll have a shave and then we'll get back into it.
Talk then.
See you, mate. Thanks.
See you, mate.